Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Strategical's the name, and I'm back again with Cities Skylines and the River of Poo. I think I better do something about this. The obvious thing to do would be to use this landscaping tool. I'm not very good at using this. Let's give it a try. Let's see if I can make a river of sorts. What's this? The shift terrain, elevate up and down. Ooh, it's a small brush size. Brush strength 1. Let's make it bigger. Let's see what this does. Ah! Oh my god. Right. Don't think I want that. Is there an undo button? No, but it's an upside down button. Okay, so... oh dear. Topo, come on. Show me the topo. Oh, ooh, I've made a really deep... I think this is going to be a lake. Yep, I think this is going to be a lake. And there we have it. Poo Lake. Okay, let's set time going again. What's going to happen? I think I need to do something about those pylons. It's not so much a lake as a gigantic chasm in the ground. Right, I think I better redo my electricity. I'll send the pylons around there and delete the original ones. And what have we got left? Right, okay, we've got Poo Lake. Poo Chasm. That needs a bit more shaping. Okay, let's see if I can use this tool a little bit better. Brush strength 1. 1! That's... oh, 1 means maximum. Alright, I need a gentle brush strength, something like 10%. Okay, so if I do something like that, I can make more of a rivery thing going into the chasm. Yes, that seems to have improved it a bit. And I'm building up again a bit. Oops, no, oh dear. This landscaping tool is horrible. Very horrible. Looks like I'll probably have waterfalls or poo falls. That's what we want, poo falls. I've changed the color of the poo with a mod, so it's brown poo, which is more realistic than purple poo. Should I make that higher, that lake? I don't know. I mean, I need a bigger brush size, wouldn't I? And sort of zoom it up a bit. Ooh. Oh, what a mess. Oh dear, what am I doing? Should I use some sort of smoothing thing? I like smooth everything to the same level. Come on now, don't lock up on me, game. Is that better? What if I set the smoothing level to higher up, so it's not such a deep lake, more of a nasty swamp? Oh, what's happening here? Good grief. Well, this is some interesting landscaping. I should get that. If I right click there and do that, that should smooth the edge. Okay, that works. Hey, that's a good idea. I'll put some houses there. That'd be a nice place to live. Let's get my road picker, my net picker, and get a little road going up there. And oops, along the edge. Stick some more housing in. That would be a lovely place to live, with wonderful views over the Lake of Poo. You can see this is not an entirely serious game that I'm playing. Oh, let's be very picky and just have lines of single houses along the edge so they can all admire the poo-ness. Yes, these houses are going to be worth a lot. Very exclusive places to live. I wonder how much this Poo Lake is going to fill up. Seems to be having a bit of trouble at the moment, but whatever. Hey, they're moving in. They are moving in. Wonders never cease. Let's give them a few shops. Just to encourage some spending in the area. Hey, why not put a school up there? Yeah, let's have a little elementary school right up here. And this is a disgustingly horrible area. I wonder if that... Let's check the pollution on that. No, there's nothing there apparently. Anyway, whatever they say, that's a really entertaining part of town. And why not? Come on, let's be creative. Oh, electricity. Come on, electricity. Why am I getting delays? Might be something to do with the fact that I'm recording. I'm going to pause this and clear some RAM. Okay, 7.8 gig of RAM cleared. Right, now, this may not be appropriate for such a small city. No, it's not, because I don't have the population. Okay, let's get the population first. Get that road out there. And we'll have a normal road linking up with that. And I need a residential area. So I'm going to stick a road through there. Stop it. Down there. That'll connect up with there nicely. No, it won't. And there. Oi. Up here. There you go. And we'll have a little one up there. Why not? And we'll just fill this up with... I can see. You don't have to tell me. I know there's something wrong with the electricity. I'm gonna... Oh dear. Come on. That one I want. There you go. Got some houses now. You can fill those up while I fix the electricity. So that's all it was. I just accidentally cut that. Dear, dear. Such fussy people. I get bothered by the slightest things. Let's give me a quick check of what's going on. Pretty good. Health, pretty good. Fire hazard, crime rate, good, pretty good. Everything except university, pretty good. Right, now I've got some mindless plebs moving in. Actually, this industrial area is pretty empty. Maybe using these silly little roads isn't helping. I should probably upgrade them. In fact, I should upgrade them to the proper industry roads. So, proper industry roads, come on. I don't want dirty, gravelly roads. This is proper industry. Let's get them properly industrialized so that they still look trashy, but they can move faster. Because, you know, what are they doing? 10 miles an hour or something? That's ridiculous. And same up here. No, this is farmland. They don't care. Oh, I don't know, though. I can have one industrial road going through it. I'm going to make this a proper industry area because, you know, that's why I started with the larger towns, because I can start doing the cool stuff. I'll go to districts first, and in districts... It's not districts. It's districts and areas. So I'm going to go to the paint industry area. I'm going to paint an industry area over this. And it's pretty yellow, so let's just slap it on. And it's Holy Industrial Park. That's a terrible name. It's quite near to the horrible stink over there. Let's call it Stinky Farms. Okay, I know it's not too close to the pollution, but with a lake that big, I bet you could smell it from there. Let's have a straight road. Going up here. Come on. Come on. Why is it pausing? There's some kind of delay. It might be because I'm doing a video. I'm not sure. I'm going to start off by making a farm building. So this is at the entrance to Stinky Farms. This is now designated as an industrial area, a farming area. And I've opened up some fields and stuff. So I've got a choice between fruit fields and... Actually, I'll have a fruit field for a change. Why not? Let's have a fruit field. So have that fruit field and that fruit field and another fruit field there. And there's not enough room for that. So I have to delete that and make that road go a bit that way instead. I'll have another fruit field. Where am I going? Fruit field. There you go. Couple more fruit fields. Now, for anyone who knows anything about the Industries DLC, which I do actually, you might want to point out that I'm building far too much because I don't need this much. But I know that I don't need this much because I'm purposely doing this because I'm going to export it all. So there you go. That's my justification. I'm making fruit fields. I'm going to export everything. And there's no power. Of course there isn't. Why would there be any power? There you go. Power. So, fruit fields. Now, what are they? This is apples. Okay, fine. Let's have some oranges. And we'll leave that as, no, apples, pears. So we got apples, pears, oranges, and I'll do a greenhouse. Just to make them all different for no particular reason. And while I'm on the subject of no particular reason, let's make some crop fields. And I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is way too many. But that's okay, because I know what I'm doing. The first one's cotton. Then we'll have potatoes. Then we'll have wheat. Then we'll have greenhouse. Oh, there's only 4 types. Woo, look at that. Let's undo the greenhouse and go back to wheat. Let's go back to potatoes. I prefer potatoes. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now I've got way too many farms. And they haven't produced anything yet, but I need some silos to store all this stuff in. So, ooh, off he's going. He's exporting. There's a truck there. He's going to export. Oh, there he goes. Exporting agricultural products. I'm producing, and I've got nowhere to send them, so they're all exporting. I knew that was going to happen, and I didn't care. So now I'm going to go to storage buildings. And the only one I can build at the moment is a silo. And that's the perfect place for a silo. There you go. Build a silo there as well. Now I should point out that there are good places to build silos and bad places and so on. But because I'm playing a really silly game, I don't actually care. I'm just going to slap them down anywhere. And if there's one thing I know... Oh no, I shouldn't put them too close together. Yeah, stick one there, stick one there. Now this is going to cause massive, I'll delete that one. No, I don't want to delete that. I'll just move it. Don't want to put them too close together because loading up from silos is a nightmare. Each field, for those who don't know, produces 4,800 units per week. One silo can store 300 tons, which is a lot more than that. Don't remember the exact numbers, but by doing that, what's going to happen, there's some very important things to look at here. You click on this one, which is outside connections, and it shows you, look, import, all of my silos are importing, and export, all of my fields are exporting. Why is this, you might wonder, if you don't know how this works. The reason is, when you first build fields and they start producing, they've got nowhere to take it, so they export. That's why these are exporting. These are not exporting because I built those silos quickly enough that they're now transporting to the silos. Oh, looks like we've got problems. I'll leave that for a moment. Coming back to imports, all of these are importing. Why are they importing? Why are the fields exporting and the silos importing? The reason is because all the silos are set to balanced by default, which means they will import until they get to about 50%, and then they'll stop importing and everything will work fine. So don't have to worry about that just yet. That will sort itself out. In the meantime, I think some people are dying of thirst, so better give them some water. One of the annoying things about having to take care of human beings, they're always moaning that they haven't got stuff. In fact, while we're up here, we need some shops. Let's put some shops up there by the power station. Because why not? Let's drive up the mountain to go shopping. And put some houses there as well. Because who wouldn't want to live on top of a mountain next to a sewage pump and an oil refinery? I know I would. Yeah, we need more workers. And more shops. Okay, you can have shops on this side of the road. There you go. And stop moaning about power! What's wrong with you? Oh, hang on, I see. I get it. I get it. They're moaning about power because they haven't got any. That's always the most obvious thing, isn't it? Wow, that Poo Lake's coming on good, isn't it? That's doing really nicely. Power. I need to put these power lines a bit closer. I just realized they actually want the power to reach their houses for some inexplicable reason, rather than just bypassing them completely. Fussy buggers. Okay. There we go. You should all be happy now. And what have I got back here? Oh, here we go, here we go. This is what I was telling you about. We're going to get a massive influx of trucks coming in to fill up all of the silos. It's not a problem. It's not a traffic problem. It might look like one, but it's not. It's just temporary. What I should really do is build up the whole industry area, but right now I couldn't care less. I'm just exporting. I'm still losing massive amounts of money though, or I would be if I had money in the game, which I don't, so I don't care. But getting back to these displays, which are quite important, if I click on traffic routes and click on this road, we can see what's happening. No, not on the vehicle, on the road. There you go. Now, as you can see, with that long line of brown extending out to the highways, there's a massive amount of lorry traffic coming into the city just to fill up my tiny little silos, which amazingly store gigantic amounts of crops. So we have this massive influx of trucks. Meanwhile, let's click on that. Yep, there's a truck going to the small fruit greenhouse. It's going back there. And these don't seem to be doing anything. They are though. Hey look, someone's walking to work. A pedestrian walking to work. Isn't that wonderful? Going back to check on the imports exports, the silos are still importing everything, and they're still exporting. The surprisingly unbalanced thing about the industry's DLC is that extractors, which extract resources like fields, produce gigantic amounts of stuff. You know, a tiny field produces enough to supply 2 animal pastures. The fields produce massive amounts, so you don't need many of them. And it's probably a good idea to start building some of those things. So let's go to the processor buildings. The only processor building I can build at the moment is an animal pasture, so I'll slap one of those down there and another one there. Although they don't need to be on the fertile areas, so I'll stick one there. These awkwardly shaped roads are inconvenient, to say the least. Doesn't matter. Then I'll click on the industry building, industry area info, and what happens is I'm producing 0 tons of crops. That's ridiculous. I'm not producing 0 tons of crops. I'm producing lots of crops. Let's speed this up a bit. Let's speed this up a lot. Let's get this going. My own production is tiny and I'm importing gigantic amounts, which is just to fill up the silos, which I have way too many of. This is completely unbalanced. If anybody's watching this thinking this is a good guide to how to use industries, it's not. Trust me. Okay, my own production's going up, imports are going down, that's good. I got 10 tons of crops, going to 7 tons of animal products, and should be making some profit soon. But at the moment, I'm losing a lot of money because I'm importing so much stuff. Right, I've got all my own production now. Congratulations, I've just reached level 2. Oh, that's very good. So I'm not exporting anything. Right, this is the normal state of affairs. I'll go back to imports, exports. And we're not importing anything. That's what you want to see. No imports. And exports, 1 field is exporting. Well, that's not too bad. They should really be sending it to the silos, though. Freight trucks in use, 0 out of 12. 0 out of 12, 0 out of 12. This is good. The silos are not using trucks. So why is he exporting? Oh, he's not exporting anymore. Good. Right, it's settled down. This is what you want to see. Well, some exports are okay, but we don't want to see any imports. No imports, no exports. That's pretty balanced. And there you are. Crops, animal products. And now that they're getting that, they also need, because I've just got to level 2, I've got a new kind of processing building, which is called a flour mill. So I'll slap a couple of those down, if I can find space. Yeah, I'll have a few of those. There you go. So I've got some flour mills now, and now that I've got flour mills, I'm producing blah blah. Let's just go to warehouses. I need a couple of warehouses. I'll grab a warehouse, and this is really badly designed, really badly laid out, because vehicles can't turn around, and this is terrible. This is so badly optimized. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievably bad. It really is. Do not copy this. This is a great example of how not to design an industrial area, because this is a complete mess. Okay, I've got why have I got 3? I don't know. So these are near the flour mills, so I'll set this to stored flour, and then, well, there's one down here. I'll set that to stored flour, and these 2 I'll set to stored animal products, and this one to animal products. Okay, so I've got 2 of each. What I really need now is some roads to turn around, because these trucks are going to be wandering around all over the place and getting really confused, and it's just going to be a complete mess. So where's the B button? B for bulldoze. Right, you need places to turn around. I get it. Whoops. Right there. You can turn around there, can't you? Good. Can I connect that to a road? Yes. Let's get some road connections going so that trucks and things can turn around. Otherwise they'll just be driving off and going here, there and everywhere and getting lost, and all those AI traffic issues that people complain about. Oh, the AI is so terrible in this game. Well, no, it's not. It's actually your road layouts are bad. Your road layouts are terrible. You're not giving them places to turn around, so that's why trucks and stuff just drive miles in the wrong direction, because your road layouts are rubbish. Sorry, that's the truth. Sorry to be so harsh. It's your own fault. But that's all part of the challenge of the game. That's all part of the fun of the game, is designing road layouts that work. And now I've got plenty of room. It's weird, the main roads here are all rubbishy gravel tracks, and I've got much better roads for turning around. Anyway, that should sort itself out sooner or later. I don't know what's going on, really. I could look. Moo. Yeah, we've got a warehouse yard that's starting to fill up. These don't import stuff, fortunately, so you don't get the same problems you do with silos, which are storage buildings. But these, yeah, they got enough flour. They've got enough flour, so we're producing flour and stuff. So now that we're making flour and animal products, we can make something interesting called unique factory products. So let's make a bakery, and let's stick it there because there's a space. Okay, and the bakery now is going to load up on animal products, crops and flour. How they're going to get there, how long it'll take, how efficient the roads are, I have no idea. It's probably all rubbish, but they'll figure it out somehow. And we need one more thing, which is another warehouse. Here. No, here. And I'll use that to store the bakery products, which are just called unique factory products. That one thing will store any kind of anything. And as soon as that's there, that will start transporting to the commercial area. Speaking of which, I could probably do with upgrading these roads a bit. So, net picker, I'll have one of those. Let's put an upgrade on. Let's upgrade that a little bit. And then, no, it's got to be curvy. Got to be curvy. Because, you know, it's consistent. And then, whoops, no, there, that. Good. Okay, now we've got something remotely resembling a, no we haven't, but we will, because I'm gonna make a commercial district here. Slap a few commercial buildings in, a few shops, right next to the industrial area. I know, what a mess. And they can take the bakery products straight to the commercial district, which will leap up and jump for joy. Give them some electricity. Give them some water. They got water. That's okay. Oh, there's people dying. Right. I better, you know, give them a crematorium. So there you are, you're dying there, so you can... There you are, that's a nice place to die, next to Poo Lake. Come on, where can I get this? Why is it not fitting? Ah, it's because of the... I know, I'll make a special road from here. A nice curvy road. Down to the edge of the lake. A nice gravelly road, in keeping with the surroundings. And I'll put a nice... Oh, why is it not... It's sloped too damn steep, jeez. Fussy buggers, aren't they? How can I make the slope not too steep? Where's my topo? Yeah, it is a bit steep, isn't it? Okay, I think I need to do a bit of flattening. Are these... Whoops, no, not that. No. Flattening. So, give me my topo back. Why does that keep turning off? Right, I want my slope to be that steep. So, there we go. Now you should be happy with that, shouldn't you? It looks very strange. Please say that. Yes, it'll work. Great. I got my cemetery right next to Poo Lake. What a wonderful place for the dead to live. And they won't be bothered by the smell. So this is, you know, it's a winner all around. They need electricity though, so even the dead need electricity. It's quite shocking, really, isn't it? Oh well. I think that's enough for this episode. I'll take a screenshot and I will see you next time. Actually, I won't, because I can't see people who watch my videos. Why do people say things like that? That's so stupid.